Hey guys, what is going on? Payton here once again, and welcome back to my Manchester United career on FIFA 14. And you know what? I'm so happy that I'm bringing this video to you guys because I spent over an hour recording footage of all the important games coming up, like Arsenal, City, Chelsea. And then I came to edit the footage and the file was corrupt. I couldn't add it to Sony Vegas. Finally though, I did manage to work around that situation, and here we are. You're now viewing the highlights of all the important games in the season. We kick off this video playing away against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. And guess what? Manchester United are still unbeaten in the Premier League. How amazing is that? 15 games in, still unbeaten. We're on such a good run of form at the moment. I don't want it to stop. Yeah, it was going to be tough against Mourinho's Chelsea, especially at Stamford Bridge, and I think I would have took a draw from this game, if anything. Mourinho has been at Chelsea for 2 consecutive seasons now after leaving Real Madrid, and he seems to be settling in once again, getting those results that the team need. Chelsea didn't have the best of seasons last year, coming up short. They lost quite a few points near the end of the season, which obviously meant that my Manchester United side could catch up and lift that trophy on the last day of the Premier League season. Not an experienced Mourinho would have enjoyed, seeing that it was his return, his ultimate return back to Stamford Bridge. And this game was kind of an opportunity for Mourinho to get his own back. And of course, I was going to do absolutely everything in my power to not let that happen. De Bruyne for Chelsea, twisting and turning there, trying to find an opening for his teammates to run the ball into the box. It just wasn't happening. It was an offside roll in there, and the game was stopped and had to be restarted again. Bertrand here with a nice lob over the top of the Man United defence, picking out De Bruyne, and he made it 1-0 to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. In the 29th minute. Wasn't the best of starts for my United side. A goal for Chelsea to be happy about, putting them in pole position to try and pick up those 3 points of this game. It wasn't that good for my United side. I mean, the defence that I was playing had Rio and Vidic in. Yeah, they're getting old, their pace is going to start going. There wasn't really anything I could do about it. The only thing I could do was bring De Gea out, but he couldn't help that one, going past him into the back of the net. So Chelsea found themselves 1-0 up against United within half an hour gone of the game. I would definitely say that this United side outpossessed Chelsea in this game, without a doubt. We was passing the ball around amazingly. It was just unfortunate that some of our shots, they was blocked by defenders, they was going over, they were going wide. Just wasn't working out for United, especially in the first half. Our passing and movement was so promising in this game. I was sure that there was something going to happen. Carrick picking out Valencia perfectly there with a nice little dink over the top of the defenders. So unfortunate for Valencia. I was really hoping there was going to be at least a shot on target, but no, just wasn't happening for Valencia. Again, Michael Carrick picking out Kagawa in bags of space. He hits the ball, hammers off the post, and it falls to the feet of Valencia. He crosses the ball in, finds Nani's head. Manchester United are back on level terms with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge before the half-time break. And speaking of half-time, over at the Emirates, Newcastle United were holding Arsenal to a 1-1 draw. Fingers crossed that Newcastle would be able to pull another goal out of the bag and pick up those 3 points, knocking Arsenal off their perch, because they're also on an unbeaten run as well in this season. They're keeping up with my United side. In the second half for United, I wanted to continue our dominance with possession. Kagawa turns the ball around, facing the goal, goes for that cheeky little chip. And for a second I thought maybe it'd have a chance of going into the top corner, but when you look at it from this angle, yeah, it was nowhere near to going in, but it was worth a shot. You never know what's going to happen. And it was still early on in the second half. We were still level on terms with Chelsea, so it was worth a try. Chelsea had a promising free kick, but De Gea read that one like a buck and picked up the loose ball with ease. And then just a little bit later on, Vidal finds Nani, who is indeed still homesick at Manchester United, trying to figure out something that we could do to try and keep him at Old Trafford. Rooney, nice little dink over the top for Valencia, who hits that on the volley. It was only a matter of time. After he missed that first opportunity in the first half, he made it count this time around. Made it 2-1 to United. Look at the Chelsea fans there. Some are celebrating, a bit weird, and some are sat there with their arms folded. Not happy about that. What a smashing goal as well. Curling that one round. Akinfeev and making it 2-1. Beautiful stuff into the top corner, and United now could hold on to this and go for those 3 points. But this is Chelsea that we're talking about. They were going to throw absolutely everything at my United team to try and get a point from this game, even the kitchen sink. Nani with a great chance to make it 3-1 and go 2 goals in front of Chelsea in this game. The 90th minute had descended upon Stamford Bridge. Oscar, great chance to make it 2-2. De Gea with a magnificent save, and Baines picks up the loose ball by heading it out for a corner. He had to do something, he couldn't just let the ball loose in the box. Hazard took the corner for Chelsea, and Juan Mata picked up the loose ball with a cracking shot which would have gone in if it wasn't for David De Gea between the sticks, who puts that one over for another corner for Chelsea. So late in the game, could Chelsea make it 2-2 before that final whistle was blown? Another corner, Hazard taking it again, David Luiz was there, in comes Juan Mata looking very dangerous after he picked up an injury earlier on in this game as well, so he's playing with that. Very impressive, but there was the final whistle. Manchester United pick up the win against Chelsea and continue their unbeaten run in the Premier League. 3 points thanks to goals from both Nani and Antonio Valencia. United's next fixture would see them playing in the Champions League group stage, the last fixture in that, and just look at the group stage, how very tight it is. United find themselves with 7 points, both St Etienne and Feyenoord with 6 and Schalke with 5. We play Schalke in that last fixture away from home, so we haven't even got their home fans behind us. It's going to be tough, and if Schalke were to pick up the 3 points against United, we would be going out, especially if Feyenoord beat St Etienne, or the other way around, if St Etienne beat them, we'd be going out. It's been so tough this group stage. After we had that great start to the group against St Etienne at Old Trafford, it was looking very positive, very promising, but it's gone the opposite direction. And this was going to be tough. I wasn't looking forward to it. They've got a very strong side, Schalke. They've got the likes of Krull in goal. They've got Huntelaar, who is a hitman up front. They've got Boateng as well, who is a former AC Milan player. I decided to go with Mandzukic and Hernandez to play up front instead of the partnership of Kagawa and Rudy. They were sat out on the bench, so I could use them if need be come the second half, but I needed to rest them just a little bit because we've got a very important fixture coming up after this one against Schalke, against Arsenal at Old Trafford in the Premier League. One we need to win to knock them off their perch because they're still on an unbeaten run, and take a look at that. What a great start that would have been in this fixture against Schalke. Hernandez opening up the scoring within 3 minutes with a nice half volley, but he was just offside. So unfortunate for Manchester United, but we had to improve on that, focus on trying to open up the score. And Hernandez again, some brilliant dribbling skills, pushing his way through the back for Schalke, but puts the ball way over the goal, and the game still stands at 0-0. So Timmy Krull stepped up for the goal kick to restart the game, and it was as though we was on a knife edge in this one. Obviously there was a lot on the line. Whoever won this was going through to the knockout stages of the Champions League pretty much. After Hernandez missed that opportunity due to the offside ruling, he wanted to make it count this time around. And what a smashing goal it was. United found themselves 1-0 up away from home 30 minutes in after another half volley from Hernandez. This time it wasn't offside. And just look at the way Hernandez makes himself some space for Mandzukic to lob that ball into his path. And he just destroys the back of the net with that half volley. Come the 90th minute, it was squeaky bum time. We was just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle for the final time in this game, and he did. United pick up those 3 points in the group stage, which now confirms United to go through to the next round, the knockout stages of the Champions League. Very boring game, to be honest, but we still managed to pick up the win. And after that game, the Manchester United board, they come to me, they want to acknowledge all the positive changes at the club and the dedication that they've seen from myself. I think that's a fair comment, to be honest. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I did receive 10.3 million as well to add to the transfer funds. Can't wait to start spending that come January. But there is the final group stage and how it looked. United and St Etienne will be going through. The next group, Juventus, Olympiacos will be going through as well. Galatasaray and Liverpool are through to the knockout stages. Chelsea and Atletico Bilbao, Marseille and Benfica, Real Madrid and that German side go through. I was very surprised Arsenal didn't go through there. Again, it looked like a very tough group. Bayern Munich and Spartak Moscow are through, as well as Barcelona and PSG. So there we go, the Champions League knockout group stages will be drawn probably in the next video. I'm looking forward to seeing who we actually draw against. It's going to be cool. It's heating up the Champions League this season. Very interesting to compared to last season's. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. If you haven't done already, you can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links can be found in the description below. And I will leave you all now with the squad report. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon.